Okay,
Hi Abe,
Tov. מה
how are
נשמע?
you?
ברוך
Erev Tov.
השם.
No, it's Erev Tov.
Erev Tov already? Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. In an
What
hour
time
we.
is an hour?
I'm in Beit Shemesh. In Yerushalayim, I think it's 7 something, 7:10, something like that.
7:10. What time is it there now?
It's 6 p.m. now.
Okay. Very good.
Uh,
You moved in okay?
hmm?
You moved into your apartment okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
over a year already.
Yeah.
We moved in was before Pesach last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Who else is here? Mario.
I
Okay.
did.
They changed.
Hi, Johnny.
Aye, aye.
We're on Lamed Aleph 31. Lamed Aleph.
Lamed Aleph, yeah. Okay.
Simen tlosu tamid tlas bali choiv smartut shemea matim. Minayin letamid sheyosh lifnei rabo. Tamid sitting in front of his Rebbe, v'roa zchut lo ani v'chov lo ashir. And he sees a reason to give a positive claim for a poor person or vice versa for a wealthy person. Minayin shelo yishtok, he shouldn't be quiet. Talmud Lomar midvar shecher ticha. You have to say the emes. Now the Talmud Shores Rabbo Shaton Bedin. Let's say a student sees his Rebbe making a mistake. Shelo Yomer Amtin Lo Adshi Merena. Oh, I won't inform my Rebbe that there's a mistake until after the verdict. And then Vesterenu Vavnenu Mishali. And then I'll sort of show that as a stira and give it based on my opinion. Kidei Sheyikra Din Al Shmi, so that the din would be it said in my name. You should interrupt right away. If they gave me $1 million, I wouldn't lie. But some guy owes me $100. But I don't have 2 eidim. I only have 1 aid. You need 2 aidim. And he's hinting to the Talmud that he should be mitzaref with the other aid. Because I'm telling you, I'm not lying. But his Talmud didn't see it alone. Minayin shlo yitzaref. The Talmud shouldn't listen to the Rebbe and be mitzaref to the other aid. Talmud Lomar midvar sheker tirchak. Afraid the Gemara, I'm midvar sheker tirchak nafka. I thought it's only to stay away from sheker. Havare shekur kama sheker. Here he's certainly lying. Rachmana Amar lo yisane b'recha et sheker. Don't be a false witness. We already have an isser. Elek gon to Amar lei. I have a witness. Just stand next to him. You don't have to say anything. You're not going to say anything lying out of your mouth. You'll just stand there with the other aid. They'll think that I have 2 aided, and therefore he'll come to confess that he owes me the money. It's prohibited. Person is trying to get $100 out of his friend because he claims he owes him. But he has no aiding. I'll make a claim for 200. He'll admit partially to 100. I'll get my money back. He has to take a shvua as he's a moed b'miktzas. And based on that shvua, gagel of shvua, mimokamacher. He owes me money. I'll make him take a shvua on a debt he owes me somewhere else. You can't come up with conspiracies like that. Midvar sheker tirchak. You have to stay away from sheker. Minala shebachavero mana v'tana musayim. Person owed $100. The guy claimed 200. Shlo yomar ach prev bezdin. The one who owes the money will say, "I'll deny everything in bezdin. The oide lo chutz lebezdin, but I'll admit to him half of it in bezdin. Idei shlo yischayv li shvua. I won't. It's not in bezdin, so there'll be no shvua. V'lo yigagel lo yishvua mimokam acher. Talmud lomin v'asheker tircha. Can't do that. Minan l'shloisha shnoishim mona becha. 3 people claim that one guy owes the money. Shlo ya'echad me'am baldin. One guy will act like the litigant who is claiming the money. Ushnai meidim. Kedei sheyatziu mona ve'echloku. They'll all divide it like a conspiracy. Midvar sheker tirchak. You're not allowed to do it. Minan l'shnaim shebo lotin. Two litigants came to Bezdin. Echad lovish smartutim v'echad lovish itztelis. One was wearing a beautiful garment. The other is wearing. One is wearing shmatos. V'echad lovish itztelis bas me'amon. One is wearing $100 coat. Sha'arim, you tell the wealthy person, lovish kamoso. Either buy him the $100 coat, or he'll be shuka moischa, or dress like him. People would come in front of Rabbi Rav Chana ledin. They would tell him, take off your jacket that are nice. Come to din. Each person cannot look more mechubed than the other. You can't listen to one of the litigants' claims before the other guy shows up. You can't give him, one party cannot give to the dayan sort of high points of his case. Rav Kahana Masni, that they would learn that from Lo Sisar Shem Hashav. It means Lo Sasi. Don't create a situation that a person is going to accept falsehood. Then it says in Yechezkel, Vasher Lo Tov Aseh B'Sochamav. Don't do bad among you people. Rava Ze'abah Bar Shah. Person becomes a shaliach for his friend at Besdin to claim for him. You buy a property that has a lot of other claims on it. Don't stick yourself into problematic business dealings. Then we said, the Shavuos Eidus has to be somebody that's Roy Lahayid. Lafuke Mai. Who does it exclude? Amrafaba Lafuke Melech. A king does not serve as an aid in Besdin. Somebody who makes his living playing dice, which is mirabona. Mandar mesachik bekubia and koshike b'melech, which is deraisa. Umandar b'melech about mesachik bekubia. Maybe the Shavuos Eidus exists with him. Shemi deraisa mechse chazi. It's minator. It's okay. Rabbananu shepaslu. It's only a rabbinic invalidation. The Shavuos Eidus is performed b'fnei Bezdin v'shelo b'fnei Bezdin, said the Mishnah. If he swears on his own, if somebody says be mashbia, that's dafka bebezdin, divrei meir. The chachamim oimrim, the kfir has to be in Bezdin. B'may kamifliki. Amru Rabbanan kamed Rav Papa. The argument is bidon mino mina. When you learn from another halacha, do you learn everything that comes along with it? Or bidon minavuki basra. By Gzeir Shava, you can learn some things, but you don't have to accept everything. Kamifuki. Rameir server domino mina. With Gzeir Shava, we learn Gzeir Shava Shavuos Eidus from Shavuos Apikotim. where a person denies that somebody gave him something to watch. That if he takes the shvua by himself and he was liar, he's chayav a korban. And we continue learning. That occurs whether you're in Bezdin or not. But that's Rab Meir. Rabbanan Savri, Don Minavuki Basra. Learn what you want, leave the other things outside. But the Uki Basra, we don't learn everything. That if somebody else makes him take a shvua, bebezdin in, shelo bebezdin lo. Af mush bepi atzmo, bebezdin in, shelo bebezdin lo. Amar lu Rav Papa. Ime pikadin gami lo Rabbanan. If the Rabbanan learned it from pikadin, kulam lo pligi dominamina. There's no argument. Everybody learns everything. Hainu time Rabbanan. The mighty lo kavachomer. They don't learn exer shav. They say umam piachem. If you take a shvua from somebody else, chayiv mipiatzma kol shekain. If you're learning it through a kavachomer, we have a principle by kavachomer. You can't learn something kavachomer, make it more stringent. Therefore, that type of shvuf mipiacherim is only bebezdin. Apmush bepiatzma they bezdin in shlop they bezdin lo. Earlier Rabbanan Rav Papa. Mimatis amris the lav bedomino minopli. How can you say that they don't argue in this issue of domino mino? But none. Gabi apikodin. We have a befirshtik Mishnah. Shvus apikodin. Noheges panoshim uvenoshim. It applies to men and women. Berchoikin of verkroivin. Whether they're related or not. Bikshem of psulim. B'fnei bezdin v'shlo b'fnei bezdin. As long as mipiatzma. If he takes a shvua, mipiacherim, if other people make him take a shvua, you're not chayv a korban unless he denied that everything was true and based. Divrei Meir. He has to make the kfira and based in. Kivin shekofar ba chay. So mush mipiacherim b'pikadam na'al rabbana. This din of taking a shvua by somebody else, that you're chayiv, isn't it lav de gami law me'edus? Ushmami no bedomi no mi no pligi. Therefore, it's not a kavachomer, it's bigzer shava. So Rav Papa answered, me'ahin. Yeah, from that paraisa, it looks like they're arguing in domino, but meha, but the other one that he quoted, like the mishmimine. So you can't prove it from the other price. Then the Mishnah said, Chayovin al zdon hashvua, a korban, menonimili, that by shvua sa'edus, unlike other places, you chayiv a korban even if you did it b'mezid. Normally you're only chayiv for a shogeg. The Torah Rabbah, the kulon, by not knowing that you're tomei, and you walked into the Beis Hamikdash, or you take an oath to eat a piece of cake and you don't eat it. It says the word nemer ben nela. You forgot. That's a shoygeg. But vikan by shvus ha'edus lo nemer ben nela. To teach you that l'chayv l'amezid k'shoygeg. You're chayv if you do something b'mezid to bring a korban. Val shigagosa im zod na'edus. Now what's this? Hey chidami. Shigagosa im zod na'edus. Amr g'nam around. Bo'omer yodeni sheshvua zu. The fact that he's taking an oath falsely, he knows that it's asura. He knows you can't do that. He doesn't know that there's a chiyuv korban. That aspect is a shoygeg. But a regular shoygeg, so for example, he thinks he's truthful. He forgot that he knew Edus. And later on he remembers he doesn't have to bring a korban. Lema Tanina, Rav Gan of Ravasi. That we learned before on Daf Chavav that Rav says somebody who made a mistake, it's not considered shvur sheker. So the Gemara says, "Lo afagav tznan itzrich." Even though it wasn't a mishnah, we had to say it again. Because sagat adichamina hachahu baish was say edus shula kosavanella. Since over there doesn't write that he forgot to be in shoygig dumi demezid, that you bring a korban whether you do it b'shoygig or mezid, he knows he's taking a false oath. He didn't know whether you're chayv a korban. Aval hosam d'chsi v'nelam by shvus bitu where it says v'nelam afilu shigig koldu, any kind of shogig maybe kamash malon, that even by shvus bitu, that type of shogig where he thinks he's telling the truth, that's an anus, and he'd be potter from a korban. Mishnah. How does the shvus edus work? Ketzah. Amrli shnaim bova edui. Some event happened. I loaned Chaim $1,000, and I saw that two people witnessed it. And I say to the witnesses come and give testimony. Then they take an oath. Shvur she'en yodim l'chayidus. I don't know. We don't know anything. O shamar lo einanu yodim l'chayidus. And then he says to them, Mashbiani alechem, do you take an oath? V'amru ameh. And then it turns out they were lying. Hare elu chayav, and they have to bring a korban. Hishbi aleim chamesh pamim chutz lebezdin. Outside of Bezdin, he made them take an oath 5 times. Ubal lebezdin v'hodu. They came to Bezdin and they admitted that they knew. Pturin. Hoidah gets them off of the chiyuv. Kafru, if they denied that they knew it, and then it turns out they were lying. Chayav na kolachas v'yachas. They have to bring 5 korbanos. Hishbi alein chamesh pamim if they Bezdin v'kafru. He made them take an oath in Bezdin 5 times, and they denied. Ein and chayovin ela achas. There they only have to bring 1. On Reb Shimon Matam, hoil veinam yicholim lachzor lahoidos. Once they said in Bezdin that they don't know, so there's 1 shvur sheker, and the rest they're potter. Kafru shneim ke'echad. The Eidim denied both. Shneim chayovin. That's they did it together. But the Zachar zeh, 1 aid denied and the other aid denied sequentially. Only Harishon chayav, Hasheni potter. Because there's only 1 aid. 1 aid cannot give testimony. Kafar echad, 1 denied, v'hoy echad, the other admitted he knows. Hakoyfer chayiv. Hayush dekite edim. There were 2 groups of 2 edim. Shows you have 4 edim. Kafar rishona. The first group denied. Achkach kafar shniya. Shtem chayavis. They're both chayiv. Neisha edus yichol lis kayim b'shtem. Each one can give independent status. Omer Shmuel. Ra'ua. Sharatzach. They see that the litigant is running after the edim to get them to testify. Amr lo mata ratzach. What are you running? Shvur she'en yodim chayidus. We don't know anything for you. So then pturim. Ad yishma'u mipiv. He has to say to them, "Give me edus." My kamash lantanina. We learned it. Shilech bi'adavdo. You sent the claim that they know edus through an evet. O she'amar l'manitba. The one who was being claimed that they owed the money. Mashbiani alechem shimatem yodim lo edus shetavo v'taridu. He says, if you do know edus, come and give testimony. Hare elu p'turim, because he was not. The Toveya was not the one that asked them to give the edus. Okay, stop here. Next time we'll learn will be 9:30 Tuesday night.
9:30.
In Israel, it'll be
Ele-
9:30 Israel time. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
7:30.
7:30 Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning. 7:30 Wednesday morning. 9:30 Tuesday night in
Tuesday
LA.
night. Exactly.
Okay, so 7:30. That's good.
Okay.
Okay,
Chag Sameach,
excellent.
everybody.
Thank you.
Chag
Chag
Sameach.
Sameach.
All good.